What's happening, guys? How you doing? I am in Vietnam, where, if you can't guess, bonsai and fascinating trees in pots literally line the streets wherever you go. I've seen them in remote cafes in the middle of the mountains to at the side of supermarkets, and here you've got them just lining the street outside hotels and restaurants. However, what is also in Danang, which is where I am, is one of apparently the most beautiful bonsai gardens in the whole of Vietnam. So I'm going to jump on my trusty steed and we're going to head there now. Let's go. Right guys, I just parked my scooter there. I just want to take a second. Look at this for a view. Did we time that well or what? Did you see the rain clouds passing this place as I rode here? That's where I've come from, somewhere over there. And this is where the garden is. Look at that. I'll pop the location on the screen. Now I've just saw a worrying sign when I parked up. Do not feed the wild animals. You know what that means, don't you? Oh my gosh, look at this place. What? And people aren't even here for the trees. People are here for the temple. Look at the clouds in the background. We may have timed this absolutely to perfection. I can't even say that trees like this are uncommon out here. These are a little bit more sort of stylized, but honestly, Alex will tell you I've been spamming him with videos of trees I found. One at the side of a supermarket down in alleyway. Like, there's no security out here for these trees. I've seen garden after garden after garden with trees of this stature. Root over rock seems to be a very, very popular sort of technique out here. So much so that, like this one, I've seen root growth where you can't even see the rocks anymore. I mean, you can see the rocks on this one actually. Look at that. This really is insane. What a courtyard. What? Oh my gosh, look at that one over there. It's not just root over rock, it's root over building. Let's get a closer look. Not this one here. The one behind it. This looks like it's the centerpiece, maybe, as you walk in. Look at the pot as well. That is something else. That is something else. Everyone's looking at me like I'm odd because I'm focusing on the trees. Wow. Just growing in like sand. What a crazy tree. I can't get over the pots actually. I mean, look at this pot over here. Is that not just... I mean, it's quite damaged actually. And it looks very simplistically done. They've just put the clay on and then added the final touches with the wash, but it's absolutely enormous. Wow. Yeah, the pots out here. Oh wow, look at this pot down here. Guys, this may be a one-take video because I don't want you to miss anything of what I'm seeing. Look at the dragon detail on that. Gosh, that is solid. What is that, granite? I'm not sure. And again, it's just grown in normal soil. I suppose the climate out here is perfect for growing big trees. Oh, wow, there's another pagoda in the background there. I'm going to stay focused on the trees. I might add a little bit at the end on the religious element, but if you're watching this, you're going to be watching this because you're interested in trees primarily. Maybe the religious element, and then lastly me. Right, let's get in here and have a look at these again. So I've pretty much covered the front couple of rows, so we'll have a look here. It's bizarre, this one. It's like they've plugged the gaps with the rock. Absolutely wild. Oh my gosh, look at the aerial roots on this bad boy. That must be, I mean, what is it off the floor, about 2 feet? And it's probably, that must be about 7 feet, 8 feet in height from the base to the top. And some of these aerial roots must be about 6 feet. Just insane. It's overwhelming. A lot of the pots have got significant damage and they're being repaired, which is quite nice. Oh my gosh, there's more this way. Right, let me just clear this front courtyard and then I'll go laterally. So clearly there's a tour guide here waving his flag, regrouping his responsibilities, or trying to. People getting their Instagram photos. What's this one? Oh, this one's in like a reservoir of water. This I don't know if you'll see, it's full of tadpoles. Absolutely full with tadpoles. Right, let me head that way. I don't know if you want to see inside this temple. I will have a look at the end of the video, so if you're interested, stay around. But we'll get the trees out of the way first of all. By the way, I will likely have used my intro for the other channel on this. That is a shameless plug, okay? Please, if you want to see me, I'm in the middle of touring Vietnam. I've got some fascinating, some haunting, some fun content that's going to be going out on there. So I'll put the description of my other channel in the description of this one, or the link, or whatever you call it. I'd welcome you to come and give it a subscribe. What is this? It's like a... Guys, you're well... Oh, there's koi in there as well. You're all more well versed in this sort of thing than me. I've never seen a... I mean, this was probably once used for a fountain. Converted into a... It's not even a root over rock, is it? It's a landscape over rock. In the middle of a fountain, surrounded by some beautiful koi fish. Look at that gold one. Silvery gold. Wow. And you. Hello. Oh, they think they're being fed. Look, they're sending waves. There's some beautiful fish in there. Is that a bonsai? Battle that one out. Look at this, they've added a little... I'm not going to touch it. Is that a cactus or a succulent? I have no idea. Look at that for landscape. Oh my gosh, hear the thunder? Oh, the sky, the clouds, the sky, the rain is coming. Hopefully it'll hold off for a little bit longer. No way, there's bloody monkeys up there. I just saw one. There. You see that? Oh, there's another one. I hate monkeys. If you want to watch me on my other channel get attacked by monkeys, it's on there somewhere. When I was in Phuket in Thailand. Oh, they're all up there. The tree's full of monkeys. Okay, let's go the other way. Yeah, I got like attacked by monkeys, properly attacked as well. It was one of those experiences where I thought, this is horrid. It's great for YouTube, but this is horrid. Okay, so we're getting into more, looks like topiary. Wow, look at that one. Oh look, we can see. How interesting. So they've used a metal circular frame to be the base for when they're putting pads into the tree. So they've got the metal frame and then they've spread out the branches to make the pad. I've never seen this technique before. Can you see that? So these are like almost tennis racket sizes, and then they've just haphazardly created the pads that way, and from a distance you can see the effect that it will have, maybe when they take the... Have you seen that technique before? I've never seen that technique before. I don't know if that noise came out on camera. It was like a screech. I thought it was a monkey. If I can get through here with those monkeys being the only ones that I see, then I will be a happy chappy. So there's lots more things in pots. Oh, we've got a little Instagram. Shall I do this as my thumbnail? Maybe? How's that? I wonder if you can go up there. There's windows all in the back of it. My gosh, there's a ladder. I can't see around my fingers. There's a ladder on the outside all the way to the top. Oh, this is very zen. Is that those wind chimes? It is. I've never heard wind chimes that have a sort of a tone that resonates for long once they've been chimed. Normally it just ding ding ding, stop. So I don't know what we're getting into here. These starter trees, look at the size of them. Look at this one. What technique are they doing with this? So we've got a bit of wiring, normal wiring, some sort of plastic holding them together. We got tape holding the wire on. Not seen that before. Man, this is a nursery, isn't it? A nursery of starter trees that for you and I would be, oh wow, look at that one. That's like the standard S shape that we've all given to a baby tree that's been left and developed and actually matured. I've never seen one that's actually matured. Normally they're just S shapes and then they vanish, don't they? This place is enormous. Truly enormous. Look at that one, that looks like... I wonder who's responsible for all these. Is it the monks? Or do they employ... Do they employ proper staff? Thought that might be their workshop. We might get a look at some of their tools. Right, where am I going? I don't know. Going round in circles, aren't we? So they're using a bit of rubber there to anchor the branch down. Interestingly, look, they're even doing design work on the trees that are in the ground. They've got a lot of anchors tied in. Not so much branch work, but certainly the bigger shaping of the tree. Wow, look at that one. Wow. Look at all of them. These anchors look like they've been into this tree a long, long time. Okay. Look at this one. They've used a metal frame for the whole canopy. I bet they've done the same for this one as well. It's hard to tell. Maybe. There's some unusual techniques being put into practice here. Look, that one's got a metal frame. So I don't know how well it'll show on camera. You've got the cross section big metal with the tube going all the way down the trunk. And then it's got like a, imagine an upside down sieve made out of metal that the canopy's then sort of growing over the top of. And I assume at some point they will remove the frames and be left with an umbrella-like roof of a tree. Okay. I don't think I'm going to stop the camera now just to go over the other side, check if there's anything that I've missed, and then I'll bring you back shortly. Okay, so there's nothing this side other than the car park that I just started a conversation with a Chinese couple here on holiday. Interesting, isn't it? They said, I told them, they were like, you're here by yourself? I'm like, yeah, I've been travelling for 7 months by myself. I'm like, wow, you have guts. I think it's not so much guts, it's got no one else to come with, so here I am. Anyway, there are no trees on this side. I mean, there's a couple, but that will be the end of the tree part of this video. I am going to have a quick look inside of the temple, so feel free to stay around for that and we'll have a look inside. So there's a fascinating bit of history on this sign, and I'll just pick out the snippets and cut and edit this so it runs smoothly. So the construction here commenced in 2004 and it was finished and opened in 2010. And that statue of the Buddha in the background originally was planned to be 32 metres high. It's now 67 metres high and it's got a diameter of 35 metres. It says there's 12 floors, and on each floor there is a place of worship. So it's very much a religious statue. It also says it's the tallest statue of its type in the whole of Southeast Asia. So everybody's posing with that monkey warrior, but this caught my eye. Can you imagine having that in your garden? The potential. Oh, there's a tree growing. There's two trees growing actually, very early stages. It looks like they've been heavily pruned recently. Look, that must have once had steps and looked fantastic. Now it's in a bit of disrepair. Full of little fish. Right, let's get out of this way. Get in her shop. Right, we're going to go for a look in here. I'll have to take my sandals off. Right, I'm glad I checked. They've given me a lovely sarong to wear. I love looking at the architecture of these places. Just the attention to detail. The little things that you like here. Look at this wooden piece of art. Such immaculate presentation. Got people paying their respects. I won't get in their way. And then look at this. This surprised me at first. You'll see at the top. I can't see where my finger is on the screen. Sorry, maybe there, maybe just below. The swastika. You see the swastika on almost every grave tombstone. It obviously is not the German iteration of the swastika. Can we go down? We'll only get told no. Doesn't seem to be anybody down this way. Oh, they're working on the flower decorations. Okay, we'll leave them to it. Guys, I think this is the closing shot of the bonsai garden. That pretty much captures everything that I came here to show you. Right, I'm going to wrap this video up, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this was interesting. Vietnam is bonsai heaven. I didn't come here expecting to see bonsai literally everywhere. I could just go down a street and there'll be trees a similar sort of size to this in people's gardens or on the pavements. I'm going to leave you with this one as the closing shot. Thank you all for watching. As I say, please follow my other channel. I'll put a link in the description. There's lots of stuff going on there, 2 videos a week. Hopefully you'll find it interesting or amusing or quite solemn at times, especially where I went yesterday. Much love. I'll catch you all soon. Hope you're enjoying the weather. Bye. Right guys, I'm not sure I'm going to edit this, but I've found another section at the base of the Buddha, which is full of trees as well. So, look at this one. Forget root over rock, what about root over ox? Oh. So I'm currently walking in front of everybody taking photos, but such is life. We've got another root over ox here. This ox has got some sort of jewel-like eye on both sides. I feel like it must be good luck to touch him. Wow, this place is just vast. Look at that tree. I was really hoping that might, just on the off chance, bump into whoever's responsible for these trees, working on them, because this must take constant care. But unfortunately no joy. That is one of the nicest pots I've seen. What is it? It's definitely stone of some sort. Crazy tree. Right guys, sing it with me. Chen tu chen nan von gai dai bi tam da la ni nam fo hak rat dat na na da ra da. Maybe I should edit that out. I don't even know if that's a song. That could be like a really important prayer of some sort. Right guys, however I edit the finale of this video because of finding this little extra bit, that is where I am until tomorrow, and then the journey north continues to Hanoi. However, from me, please farewell, peace out.